Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is Brandon Meeks. So I want to make this quick video just talking about like why I don't really like rock with iTunes when it comes to selling my music. And it's not really a thing that I don't like iTunes. I'm recording this video on an iPhone right now. I use a MacBook, and Apple is an incredible brand. I like a lot of their products. But when it comes to iTunes and smaller independent artists, they don't really have a model that works in our favor. Most of what they do I think is more of a great benefit to your larger artists. But for us, like you have to pay like 30% of like all your sales to be on the platform, but you don't really have access to the traffic that exists on iTunes. And with iTunes being part of Apple being a super brand being a thing that people follow religiously, is larger than life, and there's like massive traffic on iTunes. But as a smaller independent artist, when you put your record on there, that traffic has no way of really seeing your work. So you put your record there, and then you still have to go back and convince your supporters to go to iTunes and look for your record. So even though iTunes has all this traffic already, you still have to go out and bring them traffic just to sell your record. So, and then when you have to pay 30%, which is, pretty steep, when you have to pay 30% to bring them traffic, it starts to not make a lot of sense. So let's look at it like iTunes is like your regular brick and mortar record store, like what we used to go to back in the day. So you have this record store, and a person that represents a huge artist, like Beyonce, comes in and says, hey, Mr. Store Owner, if you will put like this huge display of Beyonce's new album up in front of the store where everybody can see it, I can guarantee that like 500 people will come in here every day to look at Beyonce's album and buy it, and they'll probably buy other stuff that's in the store. So the record store owner is going to be like, okay, that's great. I'll take that deal. And that works great for Beyonce because her record's like right up in front of the store. So she has the benefit of the store's existing customers, and the store gets the benefit of her bringing her customers into the store, which is a huge number of people. But for somebody like me that's just like a everyday blue collar working musician, what I have to do is I can put my record in the store, but it's going to be way in the back, probably like by the closet, and you have to go in the closet to find the album. So I go to my people and say, hey, my record's coming out. I want you to go to this store over here, look for it way in the back, in the closet. It's probably under some boxes, but go dig it out and then you can buy it. And plus I have to give the store like a huge 30% of that. So for me, if you're willing to go to the store, go all the way in the back, go in the closet, dig through some boxes and find my record, for me, it makes sense to just have my own store and then put my record up in the front of the store and then ask you to come there, because that's a little bit less effort for you to find it, and it makes more sense for me because I don't have to pay to have my record in there, and it's just a better deal, Granted, my store is going to be smaller. It's not going to be as grand as what iTunes has because I'm not a super brand yet, but in terms of ownership and control of the experience, and what I can offer is to the people that are supporting me in terms of attention and all those sorts of things, it just makes a lot more sense. So I don't really have anything like a personal gripe with iTunes, but just on the business tip, it just doesn't make a lot of sense for me to promote for my supporters to go to iTunes so much as it makes sense for me to promote to my supporters to come to BrandonMeeksMusic.com. I have a platform that I'm building, and it's established to a certain extent already. So I'd rather promote something that I own and control more than promoting the next man's thing. Even though there are people that won't buy a record unless it's on iTunes, I understand that. But at the end of the day, and most of you who are watching this video know how I operate, I really do interact with the people that support me. I try to have a genuine relationship with the people that reach out to me and like my work. So those of you that are looking to support me in making music, it makes more sense for your support to go directly to me and not bring a third party into it that's just taking a cut when they haven't taken the time to respond to you when you send emails, and they haven't, really tried to really form any kind of bond with you on any level whatsoever. So, that's my thoughts on why I don't really try to promote iTunes and rock with them so much. Like, I do have some projects on there because, just some people just won't buy it unless it's there. But when it comes to like really promoting and asking people to support, I really try to direct people to come to me directly as opposed to going over to their platform and support me on somebody else's platform. It's just my thoughts. I think it makes more sense to build for yourself and have situations that you are in control of more so than building somebody else's platform first. Now, if my platform becomes on a level where it makes sense for me to do deals with iTunes where there's an even exchange of value, then I'll do that. But for now, I'm more focused on building for myself. So that's my thoughts on that. Let me know what you guys think. Leave some comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, check me out on Patreon if you'd like to support me over there. That'll help me keep this channel going, help me keep making music. Just help me do all things related to music and getting new stuff out to you guys. So I'd love to have your support over there. But I'll talk to you guys later. I'll be making another video as soon as I have something else to talk about. All right, peace, y'all. Hey, what's up, y'all? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, please check me out over on Patreon. For just as little as $1 a month, you can help me reach new people, tour new cities, and broaden my audience. Plus, you'll get access to all my hidden music. So hit me up over there, and I'll holler at y'all later. Thanks.